Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E367, a 1960D large date Cincinnati branch Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland original wrapped roll. How's everybody doing today? We'll let a couple people get in the house, and I will go ahead and get the chip drawn. Almost had avalanche. Coin number 4 is the lucky chip. We'll get a couple people in here, get things started in a few minutes. We'll have a reveal show tonight. It'll just be me selling reveals. Silver Spurs 420, welcome. And they will be a 71P, a 55D, a 40D, and a 61D. Dirty Water, welcome. Go ahead and yes. You know, I didn't look at that yet. I just remembered now. But I am feeling better. So that's the good thing. No pain pills for 2 days now. I'm not a big pain pill fan. Yes, I will check it. I'll check it after this reveal. That's what I say. I forgot about it. When I was talking to you, I was under the influence of pain pills. Seems like I'm throwing my back out more and more frequently. All right. I got some coins. And we will get things going. And our first coin is for Frostbite. It is the ender. We'll look at the first 10 reverses. All right. Last day of work for the holiday, or you got to work tomorrow too? Nice little die chip on the cornice. Coin number 2, Carl. I do believe that's the same die pair. See if the cornice it is. All the way down column 12. Late die state coin. Coin number 3, Taco John. Yeah, it feels good to finally be able to get up and do some stuff again. Of course, I overdid it in the first place. That's what caused the problem. I ended up painting my kitchen ceiling. Wow, that is shiny. I wonder. Same die again for Taco John. All right, and it's going to be an early winner today. Coin number 4 is for Sissy. Congratulations, Sissy. I think this is the same die again. And it is. 75 in pennies, baby. Welcome. Coin number 5. Oh, let me write the note here so I don't forget. 367 for Sissy. Merry Christmas. Yes, yes. That is a different die, and I believe it is a super minor. Nah, I can't even call it because it's got a little ding on it. Farm Dog, welcome. Merry Christmas to you as well. Coin number 6, Doug Rezak. Everybody got all their Christmas to-dos done? You only got one more day if you don't. Invisible River, welcome. I only have to go grab a gallon of milk in the morning. Besides that, I am done. Me and my wife gave ourselves a kitchen update. Paint, hardware, backsplash, electrical, all that fixed up. Nice, that's excellent. Very cool. Yeah, we've got some friends in town, and there's the same die. Probably 6 of the coins in this roll so far have been from this die pair. And then our daughter and their grandkids are coming over. Christmas Day we'll probably hang out by ourselves. All right, Dirty. Sloppy Stacks, welcome. This is a large date. This is a large date roll. And most of the coins have been from the same die pairs. This one is a different one. That's good. Late die state again, though. Coin number 9, Dirty Water. All right, we got a different die pair. Got concentric die scratches. Coin number 10, Stan. We are looking for RPMs and double die obverses. There are a couple really minor double die reverses listed on the Wexler listings. Besides that, there's not much to speak of. So after coin 10, unless I see a die pair that I don't recognize, then I always look. But That was the last, for sure, look at the reverse coin. Coin 11 for Carl. Most everything we find in 60D is RPMs. Has everybody got big meals planned for Christmas, or just little stuff, or we're having a ham and all sorts of fixins. I look forward to it. Chinese food. My dad used to do Chinese food every year. But it usually was Christmas Eve he did it. And then he made a ham on Christmas. But yeah, every year. And I did it for a long time. When we moved to Florida, we kind of stopped that because we didn't like the Chinese. We don't like the Chinese food down here as much. I actually use, I'll show you what I use. I use a sanding block. And I stick it right on the M, and then I slide it around. And that way, if you've got to tilt the coin, you can tilt the coin. I know I think Chuck uses a card when he, die crack right there on the E, when he hunts them. Coin 15, Mark Thomas. Nothing in the roll so far, which is a rarity for 60D. And these actually came out of a bank box of 60Ds. Yeah, I've got it. I think it's probably about 15. But then you see it on the screen, so it's even bigger. It does make searching coins easy when you get used to it. It took me a long time, and I still actually prefer to look through a glass to search. It's just one of my pet peeves. It relaxes me. I just feel good when I sit in a recliner and get a good light behind me and look through some coins. Watch some TV, maybe have a drink and talk to my wife. Just like makes all the stars align. I have searched a lot of coins in Visible River. It's basically all I do when I'm not working around the house. Oh, that is true. That is true. And new is good. New is good. The only advice I can give you as being new is when you find something good, it'll click. There we go. We got something. There's an RPM. We'll see if we can get the back lower serif into view. Yeah, I'm old too. All right, let's see if we can identify this one real quick. Being that it looks like this, I'm going to get this up. in the Wexler photos that I have up. All right, about halfway down, a little bit into the 9. Has an upper loop right here. Nice doubling here. So let's see what we can find. Yeah, not that. It's close to that. Not that. Not that. There's a lot of them that are very similar. With those heavy north-south die scratches, you'd think it would be easy to find. So far, it is not. Well, that's a definite maybe. So let's look at that. All right, let's go down here. Let's move this like that. Why do I know that? Nothing I can do to verify it to that. It is darn close. Let's see. Let me look at 150. No, not 150. That die marker on the Y, I have seen it before. Wondering if this might be pre-100. Well, I don't see it on copper coins. Let me look through Wexler's listings that I have. After Christmas, I will start mailing packages. Oh, look at that. Let me get my cross-reference list up. See if this has got a cross-reference to copper coins. And it does. All right, which wood is it? $157. I think I looked at 157. There's that. There's that. There's that. And there's that. All right, it is 157. Let's see. That was that Y, that big heavy die scratch on the Y. Let's look at United. There's that marker. All right. So we've got an ID. That is the die scratch I was speaking of. Right there. Really heavy. So Michael gets a 1mm 157. Write that down. All right, so we've got our first die variety in the roll. Joe McBride, welcome. Coin 20, Taco John. This is a die we've seen before with that die gouge right next to the 9. Coin 21 for Carl. Same die. Tonight I'll be selling 71p, 55D, 40D. The 40D is not a red BU roll though. That would be a roll that would go for probably $12 to $14 a coin if it was gems. I'm gonna sell them for $6.50, and that's basically almost getting back what I paid for the roll. Shinbone, welcome. And then a 61D Megrig tube that is one of those encapsulated solid rolls. Chuck will be doing his rolls that he owes you this week sometime, and I will be putting packages together, and I actually have a few done that'll be going out probably the 27th. They will start going out again. Just wanted to wait till Christmas to pass. And I'm glad I did. It seems like the post office has been crazy. Yes, we found a 1mm 157. Most of them have been this die right here. I mean, literally, probably 70% of the coins have been from this die pair right here. Coin 26, Sireg. Alex, welcome to the show. One find in the roll so far. Anybody get anything neat as far as gifts that are already given in the numismatic world? I got nothing this year. I got one daughter that usually sends me a bunch of foreign coins to look at, and she didn't. I think she's been really busy lately. But besides that, I usually save everything and go to the fun show right after the first of the year. Looking forward to it this year. Doing a Secret Santa opening. All right. That's cool. Kelly Michaud, welcome. Coin 30, crispy. One RPM in this roll. Basically, almost every coin has been the same die pair. Alex, let's see what we can get for Alex. Same one. There's the one with the straight die scratchers. One with a die scratch that goes out straight, and one that has one like right here. Those have been the ones that it's like one coin after another. Oh, that's awesome. I would love that. And there's a really good thing to look for. I would not, if it's all rolled up, if it was a bag and it's all rolled up, if you open any, I would only open maybe, I don't know, 5 rolls, depending on what you find, of course. But if you find like RPM 100 DDO number 1, then you open them. I have opened only probably 3 mint sewn bags of 60D. They were really, they're hard to come by. There's so much to look for, and everybody loves searching 60Ds. I can remember Coin World, 2 or 3 times they had an article, and they would talk about every coin shop should have 100 60D rolls in stock because there's just that many of them. And it used to be that way back in, I don't know, 1995. And now it's hard. They're hard to find. Yeah, dealers didn't even like carrying them because it was like, you know, taking up space. They would pay you face value for them. Maybe, if you were lucky, they'd pay you a nickel over face value for them. And now people pay $20 for them. And I'm sure 20 years ago, the authors of that article never in a million years suspected that people would pay money like that for them. It is. They made 60D small date, I think, transitioned to mid-March. The history of the 60p small date is they struck coins at the Philadelphia Mint till late January. It's assumed between the 21st and 28th. They quit manufacturing coins because the dies were failing prematurely. And they shifted all production of cents to Denver. That's why there's so many more Denver small dates than there are Philadelphia small dates. And somewhere in March, and you start to see them, they transition because you can get small date and large date rolls that have the opposite in there. So you can open a small date roll and it can be 10% small date or 10% large date if it's a small date roll, and it can be 50-50. I've got some rolls here that are probably mixed almost half and half, and some of them have dates of, I want to say March 27th, March 25th, something like that on them. So that's right around the time, and that's when the time that Philadelphia started making large date cents, was sometime in the middle to the end of March. I was hunting varieties in the 90s, so I assume it was semi-popular in the 80s and 90s. I think that's when the icons of the hobby were really going strong, finding dye varieties. One dye variety in this roll. That's kind of lame, and it's literally been two separate dye pairs that have struck all the coins in this roll for the most part. There are other dye pairs, but this is a dye hit, but it's a different dye pair. Oh no, it isn't. There's the dye gouge by the 9. Angie, welcome. Yes, the dye variety went to Michael. I'm gonna try and do something for Christmas or the holiday over the next week. Also, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I hope to give some stuff away and maybe just putz around and talk and shoot the breeze, see what everybody did over the holiday. And coin 43 for Sireg. Now that's the die pair. Has that got the die chip in the R? Nope. This is a different one. Uh-oh. Shooting off fireworks. That'll be going crazy around here for the next 2 or 3 days. Beautiful. I appreciate it, Invisible River. Coin 44. Dirty Water. This is another dyed pair that has been, especially the end of the roll, it's been going pretty strong. Next coin for Crispy. We could have. It's going to be close. John Wexler has a lot. A lot of his are not listed yet, but they are going to be listed. But ours keeps growing. We've got a lot photographed to go on. The issue is it takes a lot of time to edit everything and get it up. Like I say, I probably work 60 to 80 hours a week doing all sorts of different stuff for the website, in general for YouTube. But I think we've got over 4,000 varieties listed right now. I know that I had heard something to the effect that just the 1958D RPMs, Wexler's going to have 300 or 400 listed, and I think that he's going to have 400 or 500 60D RPMs, which doesn't surprise me. There was a lot of RPMs listed in those years, or manufactured in those years. We find new ones all the time, but they're real minor ones usually. But we do find major ones. I mean, if you look through the listings, you look in the high hundreds, there's a couple that are really, really nice. Yeah. Yep, Dr. Griffin, he's been going through John Bordner's collection, and there is a lot of unlisted coins in the collection. And I'm sure that it wasn't because they didn't want to list them. It's just a lot of work to do it. And that's our goal. Our goal is to make it where you guys can find out all the information on your own. And Dan gets a Tona. That's always been our goal, is to make it where you can just go to the listing and try to find your coin, and you don't have to pay anybody to do anything, or attribution fees. I understand why people charge attribution fees, but then again, and it is a lot of work. So I can spend 2 or 3 hours on one coin, and they're getting $5 or $10. All right, here's the rolls we're going to be selling tonight. We have a 71p Fed Reserve of St. Louis roll, a 55D tubed roll. This is the 40D, and I'm going to take a couple coins out to show you what we're dealing with. This is how I got the roll. And that's the coins. All right, where's the other coin? There it is. And there's some that are nicer than others. The dealer I bought these from kind of made it like these were kind of gemmy rolls. This was a gemmy roll. So that's what we're talking about. I don't want to go through them all. So they're red-brown. Oh, I do love doing it. It relaxes me. It keeps my brain engaged. So that's the third roll. And then this is one of the Megrig rolls. I'm going to have to heat it and get the coins out. They are stuck in there, and they've been in there for a long time. Those are what we are selling this evening. So I hope everybody will join me at the reveal show. You can take hours. That's what I'm saying. Like when I do these coins, it takes all day after I do the reveal. It'll take all day photographing and editing. And then sometimes I fall 200 coins behind on editing. And I got to take a week off from doing this to edit. But I hope to see everybody at the reveal show tonight. If not, I'm sure I will see you around the coin community on YouTube. Hope everybody has a great night and a Merry Christmas, and we'll see y'all soon.